Let's talk to our special correspondent, Idris Loan, who's now joining us live. Idris Loan, good to see you. Maybe you can tell us about the sanitization process and which villages have been sanitized so far and which are going to be sanitized soon.
Well, Eric, all the people who had shifted from the bordering areas, which included the line of control as well as the international border, slowly they are being shifted back to their houses. In North Kashmir's Baramulla district, we've seen people who had been moved from the Uri sector, especially one by one, the villages are being sanitized by the bomb disposal squad and people are allowed to go back to their houses. Around 6 villages in northern part of Kashmir have already been allowed to go back to their houses. The government had basically facilitated the bus service for them to go back from they were being sheltered at one of the degree colleges in Baramulla, from where they have been shifted back to their houses. On the other hand, Eric, the government has also announced that all the educational institutions, which include schools, colleges and universities, will be thrown open tomorrow again, except those bordering districts which have the borders with the Pakistan. There will be those educational institutions will be closed for tomorrow. The Srinagar airport as well as Jammu airport has also been thrown open by the authorities, but the flights will be taking off from tomorrow onwards. There were no flights that took off from Srinagar or Jammu airport today. Overall, we are seeing the life actually returning to normalcy and people going back into that normal mode of livelihood every day that their livelihoods are, especially on the line of control. Around 500 structures, Eric, have been damaged, destroyed in the last few days because of the shelling that came from the Pakistani side. And now it will take a while for these families, especially those people who live very close to the line of control and international border, to basically rebuild their houses. Their farms have been destroyed, their cattle has been destroyed. So it will take some time, especially for those people, to rebuild and restore their livelihood.
How is the administration dealing with disinformation and misinformation being spread to the public, which includes, social media?
Well, Eric, there has been a lot of misinformation, not only from last 1 or 2 days, but from the last 18 days across Jammu and Kashmir. Authorities have time and again advised people not to believe everything that they see or hear on social media. We've seen, especially the people who live on the borders and line of controls, there have been so much of misinformation coming from those areas that there was a lot of panic among the people in the last few days. But government authorities in every district have been giving these fact-check news and sites where they are telling people to only believe the news and information that is coming from those sources. But we've seen that social media has been full of misinformation from the last 18 days about every incident, whether it was the Pahalgam incident, whether it was after that India's precision strike across the border, or whether it was about the ceasefire violations from across the border on the line of control and the international border. We've seen a lot of misinformation in the last 2 weeks, and people have been advised not to basically give any heed to all those fake news and rumors that have been spreading all over social media. Thankfully, the authorities are in action with regard to taking care of these, and people have been advised to basically there are government Twitter handles as well as Facebook handles from where people can be getting the real information about even about shifting to the bordering areas of the people who had been taking shelter in government colleges and universities in different parts of the Kashmir Valley. Even they have taken basically information from those government handles only. And also there are politicians, there are MLAs who are also on the ground reaching out to people one by one, going out to their houses so that they don't feel too much panic at all.
That is our special correspondent, Idris Loan. Good to see you. Thank you for talking to us today.